Stacy LaForme representing Chief Stacy LaForme. I'm just kidding. So, I'd like to acknowledge the Creator of the world around us. I'd like to acknowledge the elders who are in attendance, the drums and the medicines, the many different nations who are represented here today, which is very, very nice. I'd also like to acknowledge the long history of the different indigenous nations upon the land, and also welcome you to the treaty lands of the Mississaugas of the Anishinaabe. When I see these flags go up, I'm happy because I believe that everybody deserves and needs to see themselves in the world that surrounds them. And by doing something like this, it gives people the opportunity to see themselves, just momentarily. I hope that when the Anishinaabe people who live here in Hamilton see the Mississauga flag, they take pride in the sense that we are of the same people. We are the Mississaugas of the Anishinaabe, and our people seem to forget that a lot. The Iroquois recognize their flag, and I'm sure there's a sense of pride when they see their colors flying, and they all feel that. Well, when one flag of the Anishinaabe people flies, then all the Anishinaabe people should feel a sense of pride because we are of the same people. And if I had a message to give, that would be it. I don't know can you hear me? You look like you're dozing off there, so I just wanted to poke you. So, in honor of the ceremony that's going to occur hereafter, and the ladies who are going to do this, I would like to read a poem about Mother Earth that I actually wrote on Mother's Day. And I know this is a full moon ceremony that you're going to be doing, but this one is about Mother Earth because in the Anishinaabe creation story, the first delineation of gender was our mother, the Earth. So that tells us how important the females are in our society and the strength and the roles they have. So this is sort of a lesson to all of us on if we don't start doing a better job. It's called Mother. Why do you hurt me when I have nothing but love for you? I have seen you crawl from the dark into the light. I have watched you learn to walk and then to fly. I have seen you squabble and fight. I have cheered for you and I have feared for you. I give freely of what is mine to give, yet you take more than I am able. You hurt me more and more. You ignore my pain and my cries. I am ancient, but I am not immortal. I have a time. Why do you seek to rob me of it? Through the years I have been here for you and yours, for your grandmothers and their grandmothers and their grandmothers. I would stay to see your children raise their children, but I cannot, for I am dying. I do not measure the passing of time as you do. Nevertheless, I know my time is coming, and it is soon. I love you, my children, but I fear I will fail you. And even though you have failed me first, anger is not in me, for I was created of love, as were you. Therefore, the toughest part of goodbye is knowing that you cannot go on without me, that your time will end far too soon, and no one will know. This great journey, this grand adventure called humanity, will be undone as if it never existed. I will care for you as long as I am able, yet when the rivers no longer flow, when the trees die, when the wind rages and the storms come, know that it is not my anger, it is the end of the love I can no longer give, the love you can no longer take. It is my end, and it is yours. So, thank you very much for inviting me, and I'm proud to be here and happy to see the flags raised. Miigwech.
Miigwech, Chief LaForme. Certainly through our work on the Urban Indigenous Strategy, we have been trying to make efforts to see how we can have stronger connections with local First Nations, but it's also important too for those representing Métis citizens in the city as well. And we're fortunate here to have Don Kennedy, who is a veteran and a secretary from the Métis Nation of Ontario Clearwaters Council. And I don't know, Don, if you want to say welcome on behalf of your council as well. We're very pleased that you're here.
Thank you, Shiloh. It is indeed an honor to be here to represent the Métis Nation of Ontario at this very, very important event. This is going to be a whole month of Indigenous and Aboriginal celebration. Métis, as you know, means mixed. In my own background in Ojibwa, French, and Scottish, we have a very, very strong Métis presence in Ontario, and obviously strong out west as well. We have Louis Riel Day, who we honor. We are part of the Aboriginal community. We have a voice, and we like to be honored with this type of ceremony and be included with this great, great event. Thank you very much.
Tonight's, or this evening's celebration is possible and really under the guidance of Hamilton's Aboriginal Advisory Committee and its chair, Marilyn Wright. When we talked about we want to have the flags up for the month of June, but maybe how do we kick it off? How do we honor it in the right way? And it was at their suggestion that we do this through ceremony, and for reaching out to partners with Desne to come and help us with that. So miigwech to Marilyn and the folks on the committee for giving us and for setting us on this path. And tonight, really, we're going to be now turn it over to Jackie Labonte, who will take us through the ceremony. And we have water here, and we'll be around to help because we don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable while we all are here with the last hour or so of the sun. So don't feel this is, you know, casual. Feel free to say I need water or other things. So with that, Jackie will lead us now in a